stuff. I don't have anything new to show you though. Highlander Cali bags, IX day packs, more red vehicle med bags, Woodland mod frogs, multicam mod frogs. If you want a big rig or a rig that you can make big, this is it right here. You could put day pack side pouches here. You can put massive utility pockets on the side. You can put Nalgene's on the side, still carry 12 mags. You can put full-size med pouches. Coyote Fupas, Coyote XLs, Fupas, multicam black danglers, multicam danglers, Coyote danglers. Black fanny packs, those are the smaller ones. Multicam butt packs. All you guys building these jungle rigs up, we've got the multicam butt packs. I've also got some Rallyman mag pouches. Covert bags out here running. Multicam padded suspenders out here. Butt packs, 2 quarts out here running. Butt packs over there, all over. Butt packs everywhere out here. It's like it threw up butt packs. Another set of padded suspenders. Woodland 2 quarts. Multicam small clothes bags. T, what's up? Derek, what's going on? Why are jungle rigs becoming popular? Well, they just call them jungle rigs, first of all. Why are they becoming popular? We never stopped making them. We've made the LBVs and the heavy rigs. The question is, why did all the little tiny shit become popular? We've been able to sell all of the big rigs we've always made. We never made a little 3-mag rig. That's a very specific thing. And you have young kids, young men, who grew up watching TV shows where they ran those little tiny rigs, right? Direct action stuff, assaulter stuff, SEAL Team TV show, shit like that. So they emulated that, right? They were doing that playing airsoft, and when they got real guns, when they were old enough to buy guns, they had those rigs and they used those rigs. Well, that's cool. When you've got, 20 other dudes and you're driving to the fight and you're just hitting mud huts here and there. But when you're going to fight for real, right? When you're going to protect your hometown or whatever, you're going to go out heavy because you're not driving to the fight. You're like EMP, for instance, right? That's what everybody looks at, EMP, or occupation of the United States. If you're the guerrilla force, the rebel force, you're gonna live and die with what's on your back, right? You have to have food, you have to have support, you have to have your water, you have to have your bullets. You can't do that on a little tiny rig. You can't do that just on body armor. So are they becoming popular? They seem to you like they're becoming popular again. They never were not popular. If you listen to my podcast, if you listen to me and Scully, we've been telling you guys this for 10 fucking years. Jetpacks and hoverboards were something my brother and I like to talk about. Yeah, you see them out there, man. Imagine, remember when you go boogie boarding the first time? Or you go surfing and all those core stabilizer muscles? Could you imagine how those dudes feel with those fucking jetpacks? I've seen a lot of triple mags with an admin pouch on front, pistol mag left and right of the admin pouch, with the rest of the vest slick, running a belt or jungle rig. Yeah, you can do that. I've been telling you that since, I don't know how long you've been watching these videos. I've been telling you guys that since the first time you saw this padded suspender set. Got a ton of LBE vests. Just found. See the best, so the rest sit in storage bins. I want a Marine Corps bivvy, the improved Marine Corps bivvy with the net. Guzman, what's up? What's the absolute most mags? We mathed this out that you could put 36 on this. Now, you can't have the canteens or the butt pack, but we can put 36 magazines on this. Just on the belt. What's the plan for all the dental stuff? Fuck, I hope nothing. How much of it did you see? Where did you see it? Yeah, nobody ever said I wish I had more bullets. When we started making those videos, talking about 24 mags and 18 mag loadouts, all those Call of Duty kids were like, combat loadout 6 mags. Yeah, with blanks on base. Not if you're leaving the base. In peacetime. In AIT, maybe. I don't know if I could function now. Probably not, man. Even if you could carry 36 mags, where are you going to put your water? Not on Isaac's belt. He gets 4. I bet Isaac can wear that 30-inch belt. What size pants are you? 28? 30? I saw pictures of you today that your mom put up. What the fuck happened to you? Did you just stop cutting? You like stop combing your hair? You look like a normal kid just a couple years ago. I swear 38. I'll carry mags with my mouth to get more than 4 mags. 34? Fat boy, I'm not even 34. How the fuck are you 34? Because you wear clothes that don't fit you. Do I need to take you school shopping? Random question: what is your favorite barbecue meat option? I like all of them. I'm never gonna pick turkey. If there's a menu and it's on there, it's never gonna be turkey. I'll eat turkey like at the Renaissance Fair or something, but it's never gonna be turkey. And it's not really pulled pork. I don't really like pulled pork. I like, if given my choice, ribs. You weigh 170. Yeah, you weigh 170, fucko. With a 34-inch pant. I'm 185 with a 31-inch pant. Yeah, I do like a good bologna. I like a good bologna. I'll eat any of it. You put enough fucking barbecue sauce on it after the fact, any of it's good. Smoked leg of lamb. Guys, I have lamb. Lamb is not as good as the other shit. Like, I know all you guys doing the whatever the diet is and all you shalom guys, right? I know. Bear has made all that super popular and you guys have jumped on board, and I am absolutely positive your lives are better for it. Health-wise, physical, mental, everything, right? It doesn't taste as good. It does not fucking taste as good as fucking beef. It does not taste as good as pork. $2.99 with 36 inches. Okay, you get a pass, motherfucker, because I know you were over 4. Only time I eat turkeys at Thanksgiving. Yes, I like dark meat. I think dark meat is way better than fucking white meat. I don't care what you fucking do to it. Do a proper fucking half chicken. The dark meat's still better. Can't eat lamb. Had 2 to 3 times a week growing up. I like it. but it always has a metallic taste to it. I have never had it where it didn't have, you can just identify it. It has a taste to it. I'll live off of it. I'll eat it. I won't complain about it. It's not as good though. Heading to Camden, right on. Pork is good. Everyone just overcooks the shit out of it and doesn't season it. What if you just smoke it, man? That was pork tenderloin that Sky made yesterday. Oh yeah, euros. Yeah, euros would be good. Absolutely. Euros was good. Any kind of euros. Pork no longer has to be cooked at 165. It can be a little pink. What does that mean? No longer has to be. Because people believed incorrectly, or was that because of refrigeration? I mean, what it because of vaccinations in the pork now? There's a lot of shit out there showing people that have fucking parasites from pork. A lot out there. Yeah, a lot of parasites don't die. Beef is best, elk for game. I like a big fucking beef rib. I like short ribs. Meat. Tenderloin was good. Smoking is only really good for the tough cuts. Tougher cuts hold more moisture. Tender cuts dry out. Get a Dorper lamb. It doesn't have. I have St. Croix. Are you raising just the necks or the turkey also? Best lamb I ever ate was Pegasus Restaurant, Greektown, Detroit. What state? We're in Tennessee, man. Between Memphis and Nashville. I'm gonna bring you a whole deer when we get some. Don't bring me a fucking deer. Bring me cooked deer. You bring me fucking raw meat, it's gonna sit right here in the refrigerator, and in a few days we're gonna give it to the dogs. I don't cook here. Like I go out to restaurant. Like when we eat lunch, that's the meals that I eat here, and then I eat leftovers through the evening and on the weekend. But typically, we're gonna go to another city based on the restaurant that I want to eat at that weekend. The reason why pork no longer needed, because it's illegal to feed uncooked garbage to. Oh, got you, trichinosis, got it. Sausages, yeah, summer sausage, awesome, yep. Trichinosis is supposed to have been bred out of American pork. Would you agree with that, Josh? Do you think that's the case? Did I hear you say you make rabbit sausage? You did not hear me say that. We had a man here this week, and I believe he said he made rabbit sausage mixed with beaver. Beaver. Apricot pork chop. Yep, that'd be good. Heard guinea is all dark meat. I've heard that too. I've not eaten one. It is for the pork I get out of Como, Mississippi. What's the significance of Como, Mississippi? Nice collection of kit. We build all this stuff, man. We manufacture it all right here. AJ Harrison, what's up, man? I make cold smoked venison and beef sausage. Awesome. That sounds awesome. Cat is very essential to wet work job. Well, when you live on a farm in the forest, in the middle of nowhere, cats are essential. As are dogs. I don't agree, and he's right about updating feed regulations, but they also grind up plastic and feed it to pigs. Home place pastures out of Como by half a pig at a time. Right on, got it. I like cats and dogs. I like turtles. Guys, you bring in fucking beaver butthole in here. As long as it's cooked, I'll eat it. Bats, monkey, whatever. I'll try all of it. Sushi counts as raw meat. I eat sushi. I've eaten a lot less sushi this year. I feel like the sushi places we've been going to, the sushi's not as good anymore. I feed boyfriends to my pigs. Beaver butthole, it's in all your raspberry jelly. How about bugs? I've eaten bugs. We used to go to SEER school. SEER instructors would come into Balboa Park, and we'd always take the kids over there to a little survival class they would do. And they always had bugs, crickets and mealworms that they had roasted or toasted in chili oil, garlic oil. I've eaten bugs. Cajun dudes that worked in the refinery. Oh yeah, this guy that was here this weekend does raccoons. He kills tons. He said they're good eating. He kills tons of raccoons. Fupa coming in the mail. Nice. What color did you get? Try Oshi in Paris. It's not that good, man. That is 100% not good sushi. I eat in Paris. There is no good sushi. There is some tolerable sushi in Paris. There's some tolerable sushi that's a little better than Paris in Jackson. There's 5 or 6 places in Jackson. Nashville has a couple places that are really good. Virago's very good. Did you read it in a book, Jason? Sears Hard. Scorpions. Man, I do not like arachnids. Yeah, scorpions. I see people eat scorpions. I have not eaten any scorpions. Haven't been to a place for sushi in a while. The last time I went, the place was out of eel fruit. That's weird, man. You know, you can buy eel unagi. It comes in a can like tuna, and you can buy it at your grocery store. I was once riding a CR500 in the desert, went off a jump, landed on a California desert tortoise. Fucking man, CR500's fucked up so many people, man. Holy shit. You know you can still buy a brand new CR500? I'd never eat sushi again if I had to go to Memphis to get it. I go to Memphis. We actually enjoy going to Memphis. There's actually some very high-end restaurants in Memphis. Don't fall for the scam. Email Evite. What does it do? I heard that it doesn't do anything. I heard nobody's been able to get it to even function. Your book knowledge. Looking forward to going to Bass Pro Shop in Memphis. You'll enjoy it, man. There's a couple restaurants in there. There's a private hotel, but the Ducks Unlimited Museum's cool. I'll really have a desire to go to Bass Pro Shop about once a year. We go in there, I look around, and I'm like, I know this thing here is not the best. There's something better. And I end up buying almost nothing. We bought a lot of shit a few years ago at Bass Pro Shop, winter gear. But the one in Memphis is cool. It's cool to go just to go to that. There's an elevator that you go up to the top of the pyramid. There's a restaurant up there. It's not great food. It's okay food. They could definitely make it a lot better, but they haven't put any money into that place. Staying in a hotel hosting K9 Olympics. Still locked my truck doors. They don't have Bass Pro Shops around here in Hollywood, California. Yeah, they don't have Freedom there either. You need to try Acre in Memphis, very high end. I'll check it out, man. Wish you could see how hard of a time people have had in life. Soft people don't work hard. They're soft and haven't been through hard times and don't know the importance of urgency to avoid tough. That's really the case, man. I saw a posting today. Somebody had said minimum wage in Tennessee is $7.25 an hour. I don't know why he had posted that. But a lot of people said, well, you can't even live off of that. And he goes, yeah, you're not supposed to fucking live off of that. McDonald's is a kid's job. It's not an adult job. That's your first fucking job. But motherfuckers don't make kids work anymore. Half of my fucking life, I had 3 jobs. Like, you're not supposed to. Like, you have to live at home, stay with your parents as long as you can. That's some bullshit they tell you, so you go out in fucking society. Stay with your parents, have 2 jobs. When you have free time, have a fucking 3rd job. Fucking amass your money, and then buy some fucking something worth having. Glad to see the MC Multicam 1 courts went live. Yep, the Multicam 1 courts. The butt packs are coming off the tables right now. 2 courts are out here in production right now. The first batch of 2 courts are coming up. I feel like a bug under a magnifying glass walking into the pyramid. Yeah, you have to pay to ride the elevator. Because it's not legally an elevator, it's an amusement. Oh, I didn't know that. I think we did actually pay to ride the fucking elevator. "90% of Memphis is the closest you'll get to Somalia." Man, you haven't been to Somalia. You haven't seen Somalia, man. Like, so, yes, I know all the statistics on Memphis. But when you say Memphis, there is a ton of areas outlying around Memphis. You know when you're in Memphis, when you're someplace you should not be. You know. Don't go where the donks are. Don't go to the fucking crack house. But there are areas of Memphis that are very fucking wealthy and have money. Go to those places. Or just don't go, man. Why would you go to Memphis if there's not something specifically you're going to Memphis for? Go to Nashville. But you'll be driving. I feel like people left Memphis and they're like, fuck this place, we're going to go set up Nashville. Because there's a lot of old architecture in Memphis, a lot of old industry. And you'll be driving and there's like colleges that are like fucking Hogwarts. And then you'll go up a couple blocks and it's like Fort Apache, the Bronx. There's a 3-story fucking police station that's all burnt out. And there's a dude with a shotgun standing in the window of the 3rd floor. I seen a man and woman that I'm sure was from Somalia. They were speaking a different language. They were in the mountains, like acting upset, having an argument. Going to Nashville tomorrow? Right on. What are you doing in Nashville? Kind of wish I could live in my parents' basement. How fucking easy. Yeah, how easy would that be? Am I more afraid of Antifa or trans people? I think they're both the same thing. I'm not scared of either one. They're both fucking pretenders. You want to be a trans? You want to just be a weirdo? Be a weirdo. You want to be a trans person? Do you have a fucking vagina or a penis? If you're a fucking chick, if you're a dude pretending to be a chick, and you want me to assume that you're trans, you better be such a good bitch that I can't tell you were a dude. Or when I'm like, did you cut your balls off? Okay, I'll call you her when you cut your balls off. They're not around me, man. If they're out in public, I look at them. I don't have a conversation with them. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. I don't go where they're at. You know where trans people are not? They're not where fucking successful people are. You know where Antifa's not? They're not anywhere I'm fucking at. Flint, Michigan, Shady's. Is it Flint, Michigan? That what you're talking about? How's the water there? I was in Memphis for 3 years for law school, early 90s. Loved it. But I was amazed at how quickly you could go from mansions to, oh shit, yeah, man. Yeah, you know when you're someplace you shouldn't be. Man, I seen a trans chick in Singapore that was hot as fuck from the waist up. Yeah, he was surprised when he got to the bottom part. Memphis is an extremely diverse industry. Every kind of transportation, refinery, a steel mill, yep. Paper products, yep. Then there's a lot of abandoned places. Does Memphis gangster bullshit stay confined to the hood? Man, I've been to Memphis, I don't know, a dozen times. Like go up there on a Saturday, spend the entire Saturday running around. I've not seen any crazy shit. I wasn't, but my chief was. Heard of J, Florida, opposite end of the spectrum. The sheet people are alive in the fucking town. Sheet people. What are you fucking talking about? What are my thoughts on India? Indiana? I don't know. I've never been there. In Flint, you go through like College Town, then you go past 7-Eleven, and it's like light switch. Yeah, wrong side of the tracks. Biggest, baddest going in Memphis is the police. Oh, the biggest, baddest gang? Yeah. Yeah, they're smoking some fools, apparently. Where'd the trans Antifa guy go? He doesn't want to talk anymore? You're gonna go Kamala? Regini, I don't fucking care, idiot. I don't care what you fucking do. Sheep people burning. Oh, you mean KKK? Where'd you see that at? And did you say in Memphis? J, Florida? Oh, KKK's in J, Florida. Supposed to be Tennessee, man. I've yet to be invited. I have not been invited. What am I shopping for? What are you talking about? You got to talk in whole sentences, man. I am sure there's some conversations going on that I'm missing here somehow. What am I shopping for? I make all this shit. If that's what you're asking. So many new voters. Oh yeah, are they new voters or you mean new dead voters? As a Memphis, we don't have gang issues. We have extremely wild crime, random violence, and organized theft. The gangs are suffering from overwhelming amount of dumb criminals being wild. Yeah, you'd probably be better off with gangs. At least they fucking controlled their own shit. Gangs ain't out killing fucking white folks. They're out killing other gangs. Yeah, voters taking a dirt nap. What do you use for spice in your pickled eggs? I don't make pickled eggs. I bought those from some kids that were here at SRF. I don't know what you put in your pickled eggs. I would use whatever recipe I found at the time when I made them. Already started monkeypox. Yeah, they're pushing COVID again. They're trying, man. They're trying everything they can think of. Pickled sausage. Make my own. Right on. What would you put in it, Primitive Mike? What would be a good recipe? Make chest rigs for mags with custom pistol holster. What is a custom pistol holster? What is that? Yes, I make chest rigs. We have made chest rigs for 35 years. Yes, we make all of that stuff right here on all of these sewing machines. And you can see what we offer. I've got like 5,000 videos here on this YouTube channel. If you go look at my shorts, we have tons of videos of gear. We build all of this stuff. We can make little rigs or big rigs. I will not make anything custom that does not already exist in my inventory line for you. 95% of the time some dude asks for something custom, we already make it. It's in the catalog, it's on the website. COVID vaccine signs are up at the grocery store. Yeah, go get yourself some poisons. Not to be a doomer. Well, I just mean that a lot of dumb high schoolers who have been raised most of their childhood to hate Trump are now about to vote. Are they? They saw the lockdown shit. Do you really? I don't. While we are told that, I don't run into any of them. I don't know any of them. We don't see them. I wear shirts that are pretty fucking bold and outspoken. And nobody's ever like had an opposite conversation. People come up and kind of whisper. They're like, "Yeah, I'm voting for Trump too," or "Yeah, I voted for Biden and I'm voting for Trump this next time." You know, they say things like, they almost act like they're scared. So if Biden crash stole 2020, what's going to keep? They are going to. Gen Z is extremely polarized. It's either crazy blue-haired chicks or national socialists. No worse for you than most of the other stuff for sale in the grocery store. Kamala is going to do a sit-down interview with Tampon Tim. Who's Tampon Tim? What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the vice president guy. Memphis sounds like early 2000 Oakland. I don't think our voting matters as much as we are led to believe. Nope, they just want to keep you involved in the system. Yeah, the monkeypox. I see Alex, but what the fuck's going on here with Alex? Alex is going to be part of the first group that's executed. I didn't see any other comments from him. Frank J. Underwood. Who's Frank Underwood? I don't know who that is. She knows she's voting for Orange Man. I don't know. I was feeling so confident in Trump beating Biden, but then I saw the energy dims. They're not. You guys are being fucking spoofed, man. It's all mainstream media is controlled. They're in the pockets of the Democrats. And if you look at all the Kamala Harris stuff, all the AI shit is tearing it apart. It's all bullshit. They amplify that sound so that you feel hopeless. Go out in public. Do you run into any of it? You don't see it. Nobody you know. Frank J. Underwood is from House of Cards. It's Kevin Spacey. Alex here. What's up with Alex? What's going on here? I seem to not be seeing some. You mean the CSM that abandoned his unit that was deploying? Yeah, I think kids to get out of high school should have to work with the public. I think they should have to do 6 months physical labor, some kind of job that is physical labor, so that they know what that entails and that they don't want to do it. And I think they should have to work 6 months at a fast food restaurant or a grocery store, something that has to deal with the public. Future of America is going to be like the movie The Running Man. Yeah, maybe so. Anyone else see the Photoshop crowd that wasn't in the reflection? Yeah, it's AI. There was no reflection in those jet engines, and when you zoom in, a bunch of those people in the crowd had 3 hands and double faces and shit. It's all bullshit. Alex drinks soy. Yeah, I don't see this Alex guy that you guys keep talking about. I don't know how there's somebody on my live stream that I can't fucking see.
I can't see it either.
Is it Alex Eisenhart? Go ahead and ban that person. Alex said he voted for Biden. Good, get rid of him. I don't have any time to try to change somebody's mind, nor do I have the headspace to have our conversation derailed. I don't like politics, current events, homestead prepping, fucking more business. You know, you guys. Would any of your lives be fucking harder if you had more money? That's the answer. Work more. Work more. If your bills aren't paid, if you don't have the shit you need, you definitely have time for another job. Work more. You either have to make more money, you have to be way more valuable and make more money, or you have to spend more hours. But the real magic is when you spend more hours and make more money for your time. He hasn't commented in a bit. Got it. Maybe Amanda banned the wrong person. Alex Eisenhart. Do you think Dave Ramsey is a good source of financial? No. Dave Ramsey's great for telling you how to get rid of debt, but Dave Ramsey will tell you do not use debt, and Dave Ramsey does not do the shit. He does not invest the way he tells you guys to invest. She got the right one, right on Homestead. Saw a comment on a post Trump made on TikTok. Comment said, I've never made this much money in my life. It's never bought so little. Yeah, no shit. No kidding. I mean, any of you guys go grocery shopping? That should tell you everything you need to know. We were at Sam's Club this weekend, and we came out and had like 7 or 8 things in the shopping cart. It didn't even cover the bottom of the shopping cart. I said, how much was this? She said $175. No, it wasn't meat. It was 3 ribeyes, and there was a thing of chicken breast, which was very inexpensive, and there was a thing of hamburger, which was not expensive.
And then there's batteries.
There was a thing of batteries, which has way less. I put that card next to the other card. There's like 6 less batteries in that card now. I invested in precious metal and prep supplies only. I don't trust anything I can't hold in my hand. Well, that's why your money's never going to make money. You're going to have exactly what you put into it. You're never going to make any. Had you put any money into Bitcoin, your Bitcoin would have doubled. If you'd put your $1,400 stimulus check, I know you're typing, I didn't get one. If you'd put your $1,400 stimulus check into Bitcoin, you would have $60 fucking thousand. Keep not trusting shit. I don't care. It's not my money. Prices will drop, which maybe gas will. a few things. Think about that, though. When the economy gets better, the prices don't go down. These are the prices. The prices aren't going down. You're just going to have more money. Yeah, we used to load a cart. Amanda would go to the grocery store and shop for food. She cooked for everybody every week. And it was $700. And it would fill the back of the 4Runner. All the prices increase are because of the increase in fuel costs. No, that's not correct. That is not correct. It does increase, but that is not the amount that it's increased. Even during COVID, right? They had this COVID surcharge. They just stop itemizing it. They never take it off. You make shoulder pads. For what? Be specific. There's shoulder pads on all these LBVs. Here's a padded H harness, which is a shoulder set that goes on all of our micro rigs. Here is a padded suspender set for our larger belt kits. Every one of my backpacks comes with shoulder pads that attach to plate. No, we don't. Yeah, Kamala called for price controls over McDonald's. What size thread? 69. What size do you use and why? Inflation rate is down this week while omitting food and fuel. Yeah, Obama used to, during the census, they would hire everybody on Monday to go out and do census work, and then they would fire them on Friday and rehire them so they could continue to show you an employment growth. Same thing's happening right now. We have less people on unemployment. That's because their unemployment's run its course and they couldn't get unemployment anymore. We're in trucking and rates are the same they were in 2018. We are eating the difference. Yep. Just finished your coffee Tuesday with Jack. Right on. Hunter, hey, what's up, man? How are you? Inflation rate is down. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Sure it is. Sure it is. Go buy some shit. Go find a receipt, right? You guys typically are creatures of habit. You shop at the same places. You have your receipts. Go find a receipt from a couple years ago and look at some of the items that you buy that you bought today. The items you buy today are a lower quality and they cost much more than you used to pay for them. Yeah, we made pouches for AK Triangle stocks. Just starting out. Was curious. I didn't think Tech 70 was strong enough. I was stuck on what size and was thinking, will your machine even sew 138? You know why guys do bigger thread? You ever heard of, maybe you haven't heard of these companies. Let me tell you about a couple companies. You ever heard of Eagle? You ever heard of London Bridge? Have you ever heard of Blackhawk? Can you name any companies that are even bigger than those three companies? They all use 69 thread. It's actually 70 now. I don't know why they changed it. It's 70. 70 techs. All your military gear, 70, 69, nylon, bonded. Conso 226, right on. Smaller packaging that looks, yeah, the packaging is smaller, there's less contents, price costs more. I was 9 when Bitcoin came out and I didn't even get a stimulus check. I told you there's some guy typing that out. I only just recently started trying to build wealth for myself, but I was born in a crappy time to start bullshit. Bullshit, motherfucker. You ever heard of the Great Depression? You know how many millionaires were made during the Great Depression? You ever heard of the Civil War? You know how many millionaires were made? All of the fucking great stories. They were born in the wrong time. They had terrible things happen to them. Nobody wants to watch a superhero story where the story just starts and he's a superhero. Some terrible shit has to happen to him first. You know why you're never going to fucking have anything? Because you go around saying you were born in the wrong time. Are you at work right now? You got time to be on the fucking internet. Are you at your second job or are you at your third job? Yeah, how old are you? Exactly. I say this as a fucking 52-year-old dude who worked 3 fucking part-time jobs, 80 fucking hours a week, and did this company and still made $1 million in my mom's garage. None of that $960,000. None of that was any of that 80 hours a fucking week. 24 and married. That ain't holding you back. You can have 3 jobs and your wife can have a fucking job. Oh, she's got to babysit the kids. Bullshit. My mom had 2 fucking jobs and had me and my sister. My mom had 3 jobs a lot of times. Worked at General Dynamics, did some real estate shit, did some stuff as a paralegal, and worked at a fucking clothing store in the shopping mall on the weekends. Motherfuckers don't know what work is anymore. Yeah, they got to start thinking different, man. I like the internet. I was born at the right time also. Yeah. You guys have no idea what it's like before the internet. We used to have to actually look things up. We used to have to write letters, and it'd take 6 weeks to hear back from somebody. You guys can talk to the CEO of fucking companies. I can talk to people all around the fucking world. I do it every night. I send out some message, and I'll tag 15 people, and 5 of them are in other countries. Do we use Cordura for straps? What are straps? Be more specific. If you want to pretend that you know what we're talking about in the industry, then use the right vocabulary. For straps, for shoulder straps? What are straps? Yeah, you can talk to the president's son on Twitter. If you go look at my Instagram page, you will see that the president's son actually comments on some of my shit and likes a lot of my shit. I've never met him. I have a very good friend that is fucking very good friends with him. Curve versus Tigris. I don't give a shit about it. I don't use it. Do you know this company? Do you know who you're talking to right now? Like, do you know you have, like, I'm not being like an asshole. Do you know who I am? Don't want to get back to beans and rice. Yeah. I own 2 businesses. I throw trash during the day, print shirts at night, and DoorDash all that's done. Yep. Are you for or against tubes on plate carrot? Oh, I don't care, man. I think it's neat, man. You want tubes? Put fucking tubes on there. I don't know why dipshits are putting Cobra buckles on them. Cobra buckles are fucking rad, man. I like Cobra buckles. I don't know why the fuck you would put it on armor or anything. Yeah, the Redcon 1 shit's good, dude. 63 next month. I'm familiar with no internet, payphones, and naked chicks with staple in belly button. With staple in belly. I don't get the belly button thing. Listen, I do like your advice, and you're right. I have nothing but respect for you. Just wanted to talk to someone about this and had a different perspective. I don't even know who you are. I don't know what comments you've made. Are you the 24-year-old guy with a kid? Oh, C-sections. Got it. Oh, centerfolds. Duh. Holy shit, man. You want to see a Playboy? You got to go to an antique store now. Man, I would have never got that. Fax machines, yeah. I had a fucking contract from the United States Army for 50,000 slings that came through a thermal fax machine. He's the IT guy. I don't know what conversation we were having. Here's the answer. What you should be asking is how to make your fucking life better. Ask me questions about what I would do. Ask me questions and I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you in 10 minutes how to change your fucking life. Do you see all these guys with stars next to their names on here? Those are members. I have a member group here. It's only $10. We do 2 podcasts that go up under members, and we do a Q&A. You come on there and ask me fucking questions, and we build a video giving you the real fucking answers about whatever it is that you want to do. Find a company from any industry that you can get on and talk to the CEO of the company. I started this company 35 years ago. You can't even talk to anybody that runs a company on live, much less somebody who's run a company for more than a year or 2. Blockbuster movie rentals. I remember a kid getting kicked off the bus for sharing Playboy. Yeah, pulled over and put that motherfucker off the bus. Anywhere I can buy an H-harness belt setup, almost like, yeah, you might want to look at my company. 75 hard, giving me so much fucking clarity. Yeah, when you remove all the trash, man. When you remove the trash. Ken's done it several times, I think. He's that IT guy. I don't know what conversation we were having. You notice he hasn't commented anymore. Oh, that IT guy. Okay, 24 and married. So ask me real questions. Like, I don't even know. You've clearly taken, some issue with what I've said. I want to start a precious metals business. You're not. Why? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Coin collector and precious metal investors for a long time and want to get involved. No. I mean, you do whatever you want to do. Are you not aware? Like, why do you want to get into an industry right now where the banks are literally closing the fucking bank accounts of all the motherfuckers that run the coin shops? How can you say you want to get into an industry, but you're not even fucking aware that the major banks are closing down the coin shops' fucking banking system? The credit card companies are fucking dropping them. And you want to that sounds great. You should totally get into that business. You want to make money? You get in the fucking weed business. You want to make money? You get into Bitcoin. People, like, you have some hobby and you think that you want it to pay for your 1 gold coin a month because that's the profit margin on it. You want to make money, you get into a pawn shop and then you do gold and silver. I walk into pawn shops, I'm like, do you have any silver coins for sale? They laugh at me. They're like, no, we keep them all. Come pull wire for me and collect all the copper. Yeah, there's the money. You'd make more money going and buying fucking pennies from the bank and sorting the certain pennies. You'd make more money buying dimes and finding the correct dimes. Been following you for a while, just trying to better myself and be more like John. What do you do, Stretch? What do you do, buddy? Like, what pays your bills right now? Let's do a few of these. How old are you, Stretch? What do you do that pays your bills? And then when you have that money, what do you do with that money that you enjoy doing? Yes, Vans, what's up? Haven't seen your videos in years. Algorithm just popped up. How many people do you have working? I don't know, 12, 13 right now. We ebb and flow, man. I'll hire people, and then I will realize that we are paying a lot in payroll, and we are not getting hardly anything more for it. So we will whittle out the week, and typically what happens when I cut my payroll way down, this table gets so full that we can't even fucking clip and clean it all and process it with less people. Sitting here at work looking at tons of copper 50 feet away. Yeah, copper, man. What's the best way to tell fake silver? They have a machine. There's some decent machines you can buy that will do it. But a lot of silver and even gold, it's plated. So, like, you need there's a machine that does it. 34 deputy sheriff. Right on. So, deputy sheriff, and you want to build gear? Is that what I got from that? Why don't you sell a fully kitted LBV with all the pouches and butt pack? Ronan, you should do that, man. You should do that. You know why I don't? Because I don't fucking have to. Because every single thing I have. Because when guys say that, why don't I sell a fully kitted kit? Because you think you're getting a discount. I don't fucking have to. Here's the butt packs. You want the butt pack? Buy the butt pack. Here's the H suspenders. You want the H suspender? Buy the H suspender. Because on Friday we built H suspenders. On Monday we built more. Today we built these butt packs. I don't have to sit on it. Cash velocity. Soon as we build it, we tell you we have it. We sell twice as many as we have. We rebuild the extras. We ship them out. Because I don't have to fucking sit on it. Because we sell every stitch of everything we make. Rallyman mag pouches. We made 120 of them last week. You guys want to build this kit right here. It has 4 Rallymans. It has 2 1-quarts, has a butt pack, and has a suspender set. We've made them butt packs 10 times over in the last couple weeks. We've made them 1-quarts a dozen times over in the last couple of weeks. These Rallymans, we've made probably 400 of them in the last month. These suspenders, we've put out 10, 15 batches. I don't have to put it in a bag and wait for somebody to buy it. They buy the pieces. You're never going to get a discount. You're not going to save any money buying it. Buy the pieces when we have them. I understand that you don't want to do that. I wouldn't even do business with my company. Unfortunately for you guys that have that same belief that I have, I got 50,000 dudes that are beating my door down to buy anything we can build. Ronan, fuck off with your it's just a question, bro. Stop being fucking a sensitive little bitch. I don't care if you buy it or not. You asked a question. I gave you a very fucking authentic answer. Everyone's setup's going to be different. Yeah, but on that rig, you have a little room for variation, right? On that rig, most guys want 2 1-quarts because in those 1-quarts we just built, they hold 4 mags perfectly. They also hold that 60 round PMag in there perfectly, or a 1-quart. So even if you don't want always 2 1-quarts on your belt line, you can put 4 more mags in there. That butt pack right there clips in and off pretty easily, right? So you can suspend it up. So the butt pack, you're gonna want something on the back. That's 12 mags right there, plus 4 pistols right there. You can sub those pistols out for multi-tool, surefire light, monocular, folding knife, right? So I mean that is kind of the standard. And then you're gonna run a rucksack or a backpack of some sort. Well, yeah, everybody's going to be different, right? You might not want those 1-quarts. You might want to go with the newer 2-quarts. But when you go with these 1-quarts of the Nalgene's, that frees up 1 row of pals here and 1 over here, right? And even with everything that's on this belt, here, all of them, right? You still have 4 open columns of pals on these things. So you still have more room, and that's a 31-inch belt. That's my belt. That's Amanda's right there. 1-quart OD black. I think they're on line to order, as a matter of fact. You can check it out. Yes, we will be doing them. Trying to start making my own gear. Hopefully I will be able to sell some. Oh, you will be, man. Especially if you're a deputy sheriff. Guys will want it. But sheriffs are cheap. Cops are cheap. Most cops do not train. I know there's some dudes on here that do. Most police officers do not train. And they're going to buy. Now, that's most of them. 95% of them, right? But being law enforcement, you get to go to other training. You get to meet specialty guys, right? If you're a canine guy, you get to go out to the canine trials and go to the expos and the demos and stuff. And you're going to meet other guys that will buy shit. Same thing, just get in, talk to the SWAT guys, right? If you don't have a SWAT team, some agency that you guys train with or whatever, wherever they do your academy through, they're probably going to have a SWAT team. Go talk to the SWAT guys. If you're the gear guy, there's always dudes wanting some shit changed around. What you're going to find is you're never going to charge enough for custom stuff. And you kind of build custom stuff to make a name. You're always going to lose money doing it. But sometimes you do it to build your name. And that'll be the biggest frustration. When you stop doing it and you standardize, have less things, you will make more money. On our SWAT team, So I feel like I have plenty of people to T&E. Right on. Right on. You don't need to T&E. Chances are you're coming up with nothing new. Like in the industry right now, you're not going to come up with something new. Take something that works and then look at it and then build that, right? You can put your spin on it so it looks different or whatever. Make things modular, man. We used to build, we worked with Chris Cherry, a bunch of explosive breaching guys, T's. We worked with a lot of San Diego SWAT, right? They had a full-time SWAT team, two 22-man SWAT teams, and then they had PRT, which was primary response team. They had 200 full-time officers, well, part-time, but full-time patrol officers. LAPD, LA Sheriffs, SEB, SED. Like we worked with all those. Tustin, Torrance, Los Angeles, Ontario, Escondido, Oceanside. We worked with all those SWAT teams. So we did a lot of like real customized stuff for like non-L, non-electric breaching stuff, water charges, and like lock picking shit. We worked with this dude, Darby Darrow. He was the head breacher for San Diego SWAT. And he always wanted, we built all this shit with elastic loops for all these lock picks and shit, man. Figure out a base pouch that can be used for different things, whether it be manual entry or medical, and then do Velcro in cards for them and standardize your shit. And then all you have to do is take that and show it with different loadouts. If you show people what they can use those things for, right? We make a spent mag pouch. Guys are like, I don't need a spent mag. Well, the breachers love them because they can put a bunch of shot shells in there for breaching. Your 40 mic guys and your less lethal guys like them because they can put a lot of 37 or 40 mic in there. It carries 7 M4 mags, so if you want to just carry mags, it carries M4 mags. It also carries 200 round saw drum, so you can market it to all of your machine gunners, to the Marine Corps, Army, and the Navy, right? So it's one piece. It's just how you tell the story. Evan, what's up, man? On our SWAT team, so I feel Rich Graham. You can see the quality and the details, unique stitch techniques, implemented styles are refined like none other, no doubt. Can you also do a setup on a duty belt as well? Yeah, this right here you can put on a duty belt. The only piece of this kit right here that's not out is the padded belt. You can use anybody's padded belt. Ours is better. There's a reason that it is. It's very different than the others. But everybody's got a padded belt you can use. You could even just use a 2-inch duty belt with this system. 172 mag war rig, 48 mag war bag. Challenging 24 hours, pressing on forward. What's up, buddy? What's going on, man? Oh, Arizona. You should drop into Phoenix and check out all the prostitutes. Awesome tattoo. I've thought about getting more tats or just that one. I don't know what we're talking about. Me? I have a bunch of friends that are tattoo guys. Trying to start making them gear. Hopefully, yeah. Hey, language. Hey, stock. You should fuck off someplace else, man. Just in case you were wondering, let me. Hey, fuck off. In case I wasn't clear enough the first time. Maybe you should read the label, right? We go through 10,000 of these every 6 to 8 weeks. It says made in the motherfucking USA. My authenticity is worth more than your sensitivity. Go be a little bitch somewhere else. The beauty of the internet, man, the same way you fucking got here, you can leave here. Low on thumbs up. Yeah, all you gotta do is double tap the screen, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to make something for our breachers to carry and deploy their det cord for our e-breaches. Man, there's some really good breaching guys on Instagram. Just look up breaching on Instagram, start looking at the shit they're doing, and then just start building whatever it is that you need. Got to whip out my OD Black Large tool bag for some... Oh, shit. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. There's more backpacks over here. The AC set came back on. It got warm in here, I guess. If I broke down on a trip, I'd just go buy another truck. Actually, I did. We did break down on a trip, and I went and bought another truck. Stretch, you should join my membership. You should join the membership there. Where are you buying Cordura right now? I buy direct from the mill. Wherever you're buying Cordura from, I'm getting it from the people that make the Cordura that you're buying from other people. No, on my YouTube channel. It's a $10 membership. I've got 120 some private videos on there. They come out 6 months later free to the public. You can watch some of them and kind of get an idea. I wouldn't just subscribe. I'd go watch some of those free videos and then decide if you want to subscribe. Yeah, Joanne says Cordura for $25 a yard. I don't think they have any of the camo patterns that you want. A put up is how big the roll is, right? So the put up, 50 yard, 65, 100 yard put up. And that's going to depend on what kind of spreading equipment you're using and what kind of cutting equipment is going to dictate how much put up. 52 or 60 inch, that's going to depend on your cutting table, whether you got Gerber or Automatrix and the air table you're using. None of that matters because you're cutting by hand. Internet. What you want to look for is just type in Cordura on the internet. You will find places. Send them an email. Can I buy a roll of Cordura? Can I buy yardage? When you start buying a roll of Cordura, you're going to pay a lot less than the middle guys. There are guys running entire businesses that buy materials the same place I do, and then they open them up and they sell them to you by the foot or by the yard or by the roll, right? These are cases of Velcro. These are cases of webbing, right? Most guys can't afford to buy a case of webbing because they're starting out. That's a roll of Cordura, right? That's a roll of Cordura. These are partial rolls. And then you have shipping too, right? This is oversized. So when UPS or FedEx brings this to you, it's a lot more money than if they fold it and put it in a box. But when you buy 3 rolls, they have to come freight. They're going to put them on a pallet. So if you're buying 3 rolls and the truck's already rolling, you might as well buy 12 rolls. Make sure you know the denier. If he's building gear, what denier should he use? What deniers even is there, right? When you go buy Cordura, you're going to buy what denier? 500 or 1,000? Oh, cheap time just because of the recall? Yeah, man, I'm glad I kept mine. Yeah, I like MLS Tactical. I talked to that guy. Yeah, you can buy Cordura from him. That's what he's doing. He buys it for 15 a yard and sells it for 35 a yard. He's got some cool I've bought Cordura from him. He's got some weird shit. 1,000 on a micro. No, I typically use 500. You don't need to use 1,000. 1,000's fucking heavy, and the print doesn't look as good on 1,000 as it does 500. When we can't get Hey, I need 3 rolls of multicam. We don't have it. Do you have it in 1,000? Yeah, I have it in 1,000. We can ship it today. Okay, ship it to me in 1,000. That's when we use 1,000. It's way heavier. And it doesn't look as good. Denier is the size of the thread that they weave the material out of. The deadline, the deadline doesn't matter, man. Put your questions in there. If we don't have enough questions, we'll pull, questions from that morning. There is no deadline. It's just, it depends on who prints the fucking questions out. You use then you're not using Cordura. There is no 420 Cordura. What country are you in? 420 is pack cloth. That is not Cordura. It's shiny. It's slick. It's loud. It is not abrasion resistant. That's for inside of bags. That is not for outside. It's for stuff sacks. It's for rain flies. Where do I use pack cloth? Where do I use 420? And it's not even 420 anymore. It's all 400 now. We use it inside of bags to line bags with. I use it for drawstring liners in the butt packs. Do you make appendix pouches for plate carriers? No. I don't even know what an appendix pouch is. I've never seen anybody in this industry call anything an appendix pouch on a plate carrier. AOR2 harness from yeah, MOS has cool stuff, man. I like that, dude. Thousand's good for reinforced. It is, yeah, if you need some structure, yeah. If you need some stiffness, some shape, thousand's good for that. Give me an example of where you would use that. Why? Dangler. Oh yeah, we make a FUPA dangler. It's a fanny pack that has a Velcro panel that hangs underneath your armor carrier, if that's what you're talking about. You specialize in tactical gear rather than survival stuff. SOE tactical gear, special operations equipment. We do a ton of lifestyle stuff, man. I've done this shit so long. We build stuff we want that me and my friends want now. I do visor covers. We do pocket organizers. We do backpacks. We sell gear that you could use in everyday life. And then if fucking war ever came to your country, you would be using it. And then when you are dead and the next civil war comes to your country, your great grandkids will still be using the same piece of kit. John Tay, good for webbing and whatnot until I can afford to buy things in bulk. Yeah, John Tay's, their webbing's fine. Their buckles are fucking garbage. Their buckles are complete shit. Stretch, man, the answer is when you're not policing, you go and do Uber Eats. There's an app out there that will do Uber Eats, Grubhub, Uber. It'll do all of your gig economy shit in one app. You program in where you are, program in which service you want to run for that night, and it will chart you out. It also rates your customers. So if your customer is a non-tipper, you just don't take those fucking runs. What you'll find is you're going to make a lot more money. When you choose to be a police officer, you're never going to make any more than what you're going to make. You have chosen a career path, and I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying you have chosen a career path that has a cap, and unless you get into politics and become a captain or a chief or whatever, you're never going to make any more than you make. And what you're going to find is in half the time, you could make 2 or 3 times what you make doing other shit and still kind of remain in that industry in building gear or training or whatever. I live in the middle of National Forest. Closest town is 30 miles. Yeah, you gotta move, buddy. You gotta move. And you're a grown man. Like, I have no say in what you do. I am telling you what I did. Live near Andrew, right on. 1000D reinforced corners, bottom of bags, high stress areas. Joe, I don't do that in any of my bags. You ever see any of my bags fail? Thought a micro rig could store my electric. It absolutely could. Think about the UK trying to enforce. Yeah, whatever. You want to see motherfuckers start getting killed? Start fucking round. Go try to take guns. Go try to round people up for shit they said on the internet. They might try to do it once or twice as an example. You want to see some flames fucking ignited. Are you friends with Andrew? Andrew doesn't want to sew shit. Andrew thought he wanted to be in the gear business. Andrew don't want to be in the gear business. It's fucking work, man. I told Andrew when he started, you have no consumables in the training side of things. Get your training shit going. You're going to start making this stuff because it's fun. As soon as you have to make it, it is no longer fun. You're going to have employees. You are going to hate having employees. And everything I've told him, he came back and said, you were right. You will have to take orders to meet payroll, and then you will build the stuff that you took the orders on, and you will have a sewer not show up, or you will have problems, or the production will be down. The employees do not give 2 fucks about how you have maneuvered business and pre-sold things so that you could continue to pay them. They don't care when they're having a bad day. And the bad day is never made up for. Yeah, we pick these industries, right? Because we think it's cool. Sewing is sewing. You need to figure out how to sell products to rich guys if you want to make real money. When I sew leather, I do leather hybrid bags, right? I don't know if you've ever seen any of my auctions. When I build bags out of leather, my tool bags are, I don't know what they cost, $120 to $200, right? When I do one out of leather, $1,000 every fucking time. You mean the British are coming? Yeah, didn't we do the red coat thing already? And people hear that, right? Some of my employees watch these videos, and then they get ass hurt when I say it. Others, they don't. Come to Kentucky for where in Kentucky are you? I was in Elkton, Kentucky yesterday. All right, guys. Take a couple more comments here before I get off of here. Yeah, nobody will have the love and dedication that you do. Yep. You will. John Carver told me that when I talked to John. He's like, man, we had more fun when I worked out of my garage. We personally made more money when we didn't have 1,000 employees. You can make all kinds of cool shit. You just made fucking little EDC pouches. You can market if you know how to do social media. If you want to run a business, you have to be a social media guy. I don't care how good your business is. Your business is nothing near what it could be without social media. And once you're good at social media, you don't even have to do your business. If you can do social media for other people, they'll pay you a fucking ton of money to do it. Where can you find? Yeah, I don't put my leather bags up. I just build them for individual customers. I have for guys listening that aren't aware, right? I have a text app. I've got about, I don't know, 15,000 on my text. I have an email app. I've probably got 120,000 on my email. We usually go through a couple times a year and kill half the emails because there's an open rate algorithm to it. And the email shows us when people have opened the email, the people that don't open the email, whether they actually purchased from opening the email, right? So we kill off the non-performers. But we have a text app, and then I have customers. I have customers that literally order every single week, and we just know those guys' names. And when people are like, hey, when are you going to make this thing in multicam black? I'm like, send me an email. We do special stuff for some of those guys here and there. And sometimes I have shit and I'll just put it up. I've got some closed private groups, and that's where that stuff goes. When I do the leather stuff, I typically would put it up on an auction. I would tell people that I'd show pictures of it. Hey, we're going to auction this off on Thursday night or Friday night. And then we would do it on Facebook. And there's always a feeding frenzy, right? So the guys start off at a couple $100. It gets up to 1,000. There'll usually be 3 or 4 guys bidding in over 1,000. Those guys have already made an emotional commitment to having spent the money. So the guy that doesn't win the auction, he's still going to go buy some gear because in his mind he's already at peace with spending that money. When we run those auctions, and if I think hey, I want $1,000 for this bag, and guys bid it up at 1,100, 1,200, 1,300. I'll give it to all 3 of them. We'll build 2 more, and I'll give it to all of them at 1,000. Right? So I just made $3,000. The guys who have bid in at 500, 600, 700, I always see when we run the auction, and we run it typically, I'll put it up at 6 o'clock. We'll let it go till midnight or whatever, sometimes till the next morning if it's on a Friday. But we always see thousands of dollars of orders while we're running the auction because they've already made an emotional attachment. They have that number in their head that they're going to spend. When it goes beyond that, they're like, fuck it, I'll just go buy some other things that I want. I'm telling you things that nobody else will tell you. If I wasn't doing gear, what should you sew or build? I'd do lawns, man. I don't know what I'd do. I like driving, delivery driver shit, because it allows me to do other things while I'm doing it. I like mowing grass. I don't know, man. I don't know what I would do. People ask me that, and I just throw things out that I think that maybe I would do. But I mean, I've been doing this 35 years. And we have an advantage that nobody under 30 has. We operated without the internet. We know what difficulty is. People that have had the internet, or at least the whole time they can remember they've had the internet, they ain't calibrated the same way. They think things are hard for them. They don't know what fucking hard things are. They have no idea. And it angers people when I say that. But they don't. They have no fucking idea what difficulty is. They have no idea what a long time is. They have no idea that what it took when it would take 6 weeks or 6 months to get a sample, right? Because everything happens instantaneously now. Ordering by mail, yeah, man. We used to have to wait for a check to cash. And I'd get a big, huge check and take it to my bank, and they wouldn't give me the fucking money for it.
It's like when I tell the kids that I was 21 before I had a cell phone.
Yeah.
They're like, what? No way. Yeah, really. I was 21 before I had a cell phone.
Yeah. Thinking about how to use social media skills in the local election realm. I'm old. Used to use direct mail. You just hire somebody younger that knows how to do it. Cops used to arrest people. Cops still do arrest people. They've been going and arresting legal grows, I heard. Find somebody in your industry and do what they're doing on social media. Interact with their customers, right? The answer to everything you want to know is on the internet. When people sit in bed or sit on the couch and watch TV shows, when I'm off of this video, I'm going to get in bed. I'm going to be up for another hour to 90 minutes. And I'm going to have a laptop in my lap. And I'm going to have a phone next to me, and the phone's going to be playing videos, and I'm going to be going through emails and social media. What's playing on the phone is not TV shows. Current trends on Instagram. Current direct marketing trends for Meta. How do I, whatever it is I want to do? The answer to every fucking question you have is on YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. And some asshole has already made the video answering the question that you want the answer to. Split rig and 8 mag split. 4 mags aren't enough. Yeah, you don't want to. That's why we don't make it. We made an 8 mag. Nobody wanted to buy them. It's not stable enough. It's not stable enough. We made an 8 mag split front. That's why you only see the 4 mag. If they want 8, they can add a mag on the front of all the 8. That's why the Palace is there. If you put a 4 mag up and you put an 8 mag up, you will sell one 8 mag and you will sell 100 4 mags. You think you want to do things, but you're going to find out that they don't work. Because what you think you want is not what people want. Because if people wanted it, everybody'd be making it. Guys come to me all the time. They're like, hey, will you make this? I can't find it anywhere. And I go, yeah, it's because nobody wants it. You're the only one that wants it. Yeah, point being, we did what we want. Yeah, loud versus able, man. A lot of people do a lot of shit. They get stepped on when they make a big fucking deal about doing it. As long as they keep their fucking mouth shut, it's not a problem until you make somebody else look bad. And Nathan Barta, man, you might be the dude that fucking builds 8 mag split fronts and changes the industry. The industry might just not have been ready for it. Remember when Chris Costa put that rig out with HSGI? Had like 2 rifle mags and some pistol mags on it. We made that motherfucker in 1990. Nobody wanted it. The market just wasn't there. Chris put it back out in, what, 2010? That's when we put the modular rig out. Here's an 8 mag split front right here. Remember I told you I built one? I used to build them. Here's an 8 mag split front chest rig. But that 3x6 subload, we put ours out as modular because you could put anything you wanted on it. Chris built the market. HSGI and Chris put all the money into marketing, and then we brought ours back out as a modular rig, right here. We used to have this with a rifle mag, and 2 pistol mags. Or a rifle mag, and a bang. Or triple bangs. Engineers report to me work 38 to 40 years old. They're very intelligent and quick learners, but don't know their shit off the top of their head. Always whip out the phone. Yep. Imagine when the fucking power goes out. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a good night.